check. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. To Bergamy. Esteval. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Nistelrooy.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
That's the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Corinthians.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So here he is, the man crowned King of Turin, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yeah, and he deserves that crown too. Another in the line of truly great attacking talent that Italy seems to have a knack of producing. A player of immense ability, but also one who never shirked from his defensive duties too.
Absolutely not, and it's very easy to see why he became... And the shot!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. He's being urged to... And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Del Piero. It's a chance, surely! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's played through for him. And he shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Now it's Del Piero. Picked out brilliantly. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. That has ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Son Heung-min. Van Nistelrooy does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Corinthians are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
And here, and Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great ball if he can get there. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now that's well seen too. Approaching the half-hour mark. That's a good ball out wide. Ball is over the line. Van Nistelrooy is onto it in a flash. And it's been given away.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Pedri, who can single-handedly make a difference. Looking for options for movement. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Son Heung-min. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Lovely ball and it goes for a shot! Goal! Turkey! And they've got their lead back. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Turkey leading now. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Del Piero is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. Can he get it through? Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. Pedri.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo,
Substitutions taking
press
place.
more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Turkey leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. And the finish! And no mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
That'll be a throw-in. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Kukçu receives it in a good position here. Silvestre and Ferry. And that has been slung wide. Messi looking for a runner. That ball looks a good one. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
And he was alert to it. Probing pass. He is through here. Lovely feet. Real chance! And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Unstoppable. Just how to... And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Volunteers for each block.